Blue 85. Red 80. Red 80. Black 18. Blue 30. Blue 30. Hut. Red 18. Hut. Set. Hut. Black 14. All eyes. Hut. Black 88. Hut. Set. Ready. Here we go. Say hut. Blue 22. Say hut. Red 29. Say. Let's go. White 53. Say.
Defense really missed an opportunity to keep them backed up there. It's 1st and 10 from the 23. Throws to the tight end. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns are flying down the field. Quick completion on the out route. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball. All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited, and a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robertson. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. He wants to throw it again. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Unleashes one. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Raging Cajuns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Looking for the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Louisiana. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Well, this
looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Robertson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Lott. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's a heat. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Fires to the middle. That pass is incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Raging Cajuns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put White, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns! They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Great job by the defense. A big key.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. Tripped up for the tackle. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've all...
There he goes! And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Gonna swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Raging Cajuns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction.
Touchdown, Louisiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man, it's Lott. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The give to the lone running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Lott. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Finds the tight end. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Raging Cajuns lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield and the 3rd quarter with the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Quick spin on the run. Picks up the 1st down. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jackson. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
All right, let's get it.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him.
Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And the route is on.
And a really nice...
This offense starts deep in a hole. He leaves it with the back. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. And the Raging Cajuns can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now improvising. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Lott. And they swarm him under. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grab near the marker. It's Robertson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They've already picked up a couple of first downs on this possession. Now they'll snap it from their own 35. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Lott. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Here we go.
They just keep firing. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Cajuns! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Robertson. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. It's Lott. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. To the ground, he's got it again. Plows through the defense. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisiana! This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Robertson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down, 10 yards to go. Pressure coming. Got his man. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. Got a man. It's Robertson. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jackson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Raging Cajuns are facing 3rd and inches. The play action fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes,
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to throw on first down, showing the arm strength to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Starts to scramble to the left. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Touchdown, Cajuns! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's hot. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. The short hands. It's hot. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. He'll take a shot. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quick still making moves. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's locked. Let's take a second to talk about the Raging Cajuns. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop. And turning it on! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Raging Cajuns will line it up on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Moving away from pressure. Catch in the middle, it's Robertson. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Raging Cajuns are threatening on 1st and goal. Just keep slinging it. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Bringing the heat. Caught over the middle, it's Coates. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Finds his tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Coates. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Robertson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Raging Cajuns have pushed it inside the 20. Under fire. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. Into the end zone. The Raging Cajuns buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Here comes the heat. At the 15, he's loose. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lower the shoulder, get...
There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Finds his man. It's Robertson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. The throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Robertson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Grabbed over the middle. It's locked. They'll make the stop about a yard short. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Robertson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final period.
Here we go. Ready?
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense getting set for first down. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Really good job working through his... Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Oh, what a move. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's locked. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Raging Cajuns look to keep this drive humming. Looking for the score. He makes a grab. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. The Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Ready? Break. Single.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Here's a heat. Quickly to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Raging Cajuns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. It hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park, but they won a shootout today. Both
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches.
Smith against Harris. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
On the floor for Detroit, the wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivey and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. Lock at 6. Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Harris, and again, unable to change momentum here. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now, here's Cunningham. No scoring in this one.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Amen Thompson. And then for Detroit, Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Ausar Thompson. And it's LeVert in for Jaden Ivey. Now here's LeVert. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. For 3, Harris. Rebound by Okogie.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this game.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Cunningham. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Yo, watch it!
Outside for Robinson. Off the mark, and the drop continues. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's LeVert. Hasn't made one yet. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And the Pistons making a change here. Sasser's checked in. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's MP. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Okogie in at the 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball.
Rockets leading by 12. Now Eason coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Hits it from three-point range. Finney-Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pistons trailed by 15.
Timeout.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Durant checked in for the Rockets. And then for Detroit, Ausar Thompson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Jaden Ivey comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus. Sasser. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Ivey against Durant. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Cunningham. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 5 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. Stewart up top. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Eason passes to MP. Finney-Smith kicks to Şengün. Cunningham outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Thompson finds Cunningham. Now, Ivy. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Inside. Here's KD. And Houston again with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for MP. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Harris comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow.
Which does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly.
I think for Detroit, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Rockets.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Durant. Rebound, Detroit. The Celtics will be coming in. A new lineup here for Houston. And a switcher also for Detroit. LeVert's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Houston moving it around. Eason passes to MP. For 3, Okogie. Duren pulls it in. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Right here.
Shot clock at 5. Finney-Smith, good on the three-point shot. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
It's stolen by Eason. And it's Houston on the break. MP outside. Capella kicks to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. MP, no good. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the shot goes in. MP's got his second bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Capella with it, still without a basket. Pass to Eason, over Thompson. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Thompson dishes to Ivy. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Okogie for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Clint Capella. Tari Eason is out there with Green. Then it's MP. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. 5 to shoot. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Holiday. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Houston. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression
in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Robinson left side. Detroit, no good that time either.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Eason. Over in the corner, Green. From the arc. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Houston moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Eason. Outside Holiday. Nailed from three-point land. Holiday's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Rockets. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
Outside, Green. MP with a screen on Robinson. Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
Eason passes to MP. Green kicks to Holiday. MP up top, covered by Cunningham. From deep, Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. LeVert from outside. And another three for Detroit.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Bogdanovich. For the three. Stewart misses. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. MP passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, at his size, you'd expect Capella to go up this strong every time he has the ball inside.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
And the basket by MP.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any impulse of a potential comeback.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to MP. To the middle. Capella dishes to MP. Here's the three. Holiday gets the bucket.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
MP outside. Pass to Green. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the game is happening. It's just reading the game and looking for my spots, places where I can make a positive impact, you know? Wherever that happens to be, but you always love to see a double-double. Feels good to fill up the stat sheet.
I'll bet. Congrats, MP.
Appreciate you.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan their next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one. Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving on the crowd. You'll be great.
So what happened to the lady that I replaced?
Yeah, she kept asking for selfies and autographs.
All right, MP. How does it feel to know the first 10,000 fans in the arena tonight will be getting the bobblehead?
Look at this thing, Zen. Look at it. I mean, I'd be more excited if this didn't look so goofy. I mean, no, do you really think this looked like me? What? Yeah, that's what I thought. They could have used a better picture or something. I don't, like, how do you even, how is this the final product?
Yeah, so what about the game? Huh? You feel any pressure to play well? I'm sure you want to show out, on your bobblehead night.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we'll win the game, and I know fans are hyped about the bobblehead. It's because they don't know what it looks like. This thing it's taunting me. It is. But, yeah, the fans, we're expecting a packed house at the tip, and, I never want to disappoint my fans.
Of course. And you also said that winning these home games is important.
Maybe if I look at it in a different light, huh? Oh, yeah, for sure. We're trying to make this place like Fort Knox impenetrable. I'm just saying, it would be easier to focus right now if they had hired a better artist. I mean, like, how could you be this bad?
Okay.
Oh,
All
look
right.
at this.
All right, we're good.
Look
I got
at
it. No, I got it, bro. Thank you.
Get after it, MP. Got out of that puppy stage.
Feeling you, MP.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner...
Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion. Houston will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Durant. And MP subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And the Nets also making a change. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Well, as the saying goes, got to give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show. And most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
I think it's a really admirable goal to be a truly fearsome home team. Not just because it intimidates your opponents, but because it shows MP's commitment to delivering for these fans. He knows they're here to see their team win big, and so that's what he wants to deliver for them night after night inside this arena.
On the floor for the Nets. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, then it's Dimon, and it's Wolf in at the four-man position. And a lot of happy fans here tonight. Everyone in attendance was treated to an MP bobblehead upon entering the building.
Well, I've had a few bobblehead nights of my own. You have to give credit to whoever designs these things. They do a great job, and the win for MP is no exception.
Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim, championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in the European Championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
I asked NP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
Nope, and MP always working for the people, Allie.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Eason. Back to MP. Here's Capella. MP outside. Now here's Holiday. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Thomas against MP. Thomas outside. The floater. The shot that time not on target.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Cam Thomas getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. Absolute. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Tari Eason, Alperen Sengun. Goon out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Inside, here's Claxton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. After playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. Here's Wilson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's MP. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive. On the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Here's Dimon, covered by MP. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 6. MP with it. Guarded now by Williams. Porter with the steal. Here's Dimon. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows that.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Porter's shot is off. For Houston, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Back to MP. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Porter. Claxton, a screen on Eason. And here's Porter outside. Capella with a rebound. For Houston, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Down low. Houston working the ball around. Eason finds MP. Here's Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The kick out to Williams. And here's Porter outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Okogie, the pass to MP. Clock at 4. Here's Capella. Buries it down low. Capella's got 6.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Wolf passes to Claxton. Here's Dimon. Screen by Claxton. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. For the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Sharp. And it's Wolf in at the 4. Pass to Dimon. Sharp, a screen on Van Vliet. Outside for Porter for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Here's Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Durant with it. 11 points in the game. To the paint. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Durant. And that's 10 points for Alperen Şengün. Thomas outside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Dimon. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Wolf's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Porter the pass to Thomas. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Durant, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone's stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Wolf. Thomas outside. Here's Wolf. Porter from outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his shots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside Durant. They double team Durant. Here's Van Vliet. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Houston working the ball around. Şengün, the screen. Nice shot by Durant. 15 points for Durant.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Claxton. Pass to Williams. Eason with a steal. To the paint. And here's Capella. He's guarded by Claxton. Great open look there. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Left side Eason. Pass to Okogie. Now MP. Thomas defends. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams misses. Houston leading by 7. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Capella. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Traoré.
Hey, swing it.
And here is Williams.
Hey, get it.
Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's MP. And it's Şengün in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Pass to Wilson. Outside man. Screen by Claxton. 5 on the clock. And misses. Houston leading by 10. MP right side. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn.
Right here.
Outside man. Off target from outside. And the Rockets shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Okogie, the pass to MP. Down low. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Durant, he's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Nets. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work, Allie, thanks. And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical, they're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
Man with it. MP's there. Uses the glass on the layup.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
The kick to Durant. Eason, pass to MP. Now here's Şengün.
Right here.
And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. Houston making some changes.
Smith, he's checked in for... Timeout called by Houston. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps. They pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
On the wing. Here's Capella. Now Easton. Outside Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella. Yes! Using that window.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Hey, yo, right here. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intent.
We're here with MP, who racked up double-digit assists in the win. Felt like your teammates knocked down their shots every time you found them tonight. That's got to feel good.
Dominique Hamill, man, I'm telling you, I'm playing with some dogs. Roof!
BA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic.
All right, it's a big win for you guys tonight at home. Fans were lit. How you feeling about it, MP?
Incredible, bro. I love that energy from the fans, you know? I'm always trying to rep for this team, for this city. And tonight, real talk, bro, they showed me love right back. And it's a great feeling.
Mm-hmm. How you doing in your goal dominating the home court?
Oh, yeah, tonight was a good start. We just got to keep that same energy. Not after night.
So, you feeling any better about the bobblehead after the win, or?
Zan, nah, man. We gotta find someone who knows how to make these things if we run this promo again. Unacceptable, bro.
Good night, MP.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.